I've just finished a documentary and wanted to share some takeaways with you, and I think it's a very useful reminders for myself as well as a runner starting at the age of 34, and what exactly the meaning of running to me and why that is important to me and how that could be important to you to kind of hear about this as well. This documentary is documenting a Hong Kong record holder of the 10K, 15K half marathon and full marathon from a men's perspective from Hong Kong. The video is all in Cantonese. I grew up in Hong Kong, that's why I always respect people from there. But I'll share a little bit about why it resonated with me a lot, and I really think there's an important message from a documentary standpoint for me that I want you to kind of know about it as well. Before I start talking about the takeaways, I want to talk about why it's resonated with me so much. The biggest thing that resonated with me so much is because he doesn't start as a talent, right? He didn't start off as a runner or athlete as a runner when he was young. He picked it up pretty late, and he didn't really look any special in the beginning, right? But yet he built something really extraordinary over time that he never thought about. And he says something in this documentary that really hits me, and I think it's a great reminder for myself, and I want to document that to remind myself about it when I watch this video myself again. Is he says something that everything you do now is an investment in the future, right? And it's not a guaranteed return, it's not something you can predict, but when you're doing it, you see it as investment in the future. And for me, I come into running it with the exact same mindset, and even including building this YouTube channel. It is a commitment without certainty that I have seen as an investment to the future, wherever that would bring me into. And in reality is that I'm very passionate about doing these things, and I ask myself, why don't I just document this as well? Today, if you have a goal in your sight, whether it's running or not, don't see it as what kind of return that you're gonna get. You think about, okay, what is kind of the investment that I'm putting in that would potentially give me reward for that? For me, it is a potential reward of, health. This channel might go big, right? I don't know when it will pay off. I don't even know I'll actually get anything out of that, but I'll do it anyways, right? I think the level of conviction that I have to build doing it consistently, this is the fundamental of that. And I learned that from someone who are able to break records in Hong Kong, starting off with the right mindset. Another takeaway about running specifically for me is he treated rest and consistency really much a lot, right? And these are the things that nobody really talked about, right? How important they are. But these are trends that I see from the pro athletes to people who are ordinary athlete out there. Like, they treated rest as a non-negotiable for them, as a really big thing for them. I think this guy was talking about he is sleeping like 10 hours a day, right? And then really taking care of the nutrition, the food, all that kind of stuff, because of this commitment that they have. So yeah, this is another reminder for myself that rest is important. It's not about running fast or running consistently, but also rest consistently as well. And I think the cool thing, like, ever since I started running about a year and a half ago, and now that I have this habit of running every 5 days a week, what kind of reward do I get? I don't really get much. I don't get attentions. I don't get a record-breaking achievement or anything like that. And in reality, like, I feel like my mind got so much more clear, and every single time I run, whether it's a practice, whether it's a race, the next day, I actually do not feel tired. I actually feel more energetic. And from a biological standpoint, from a conviction standpoint, it has proven that running can give you that energy boost that you need, right? As a runner's high, or whatever they called. When I first committed to running, I never thought that this would be a reward that I'm able to get. So not only the long-term reward they're looking for, short-term reward would also come as I have continued this commitment that I have for myself. The last part of the documentary that this athlete mentioned about that, again, is a reminder for myself, is that everybody have to believe in a vision, believe in a goal that they have for that, right? For example, for him, it is, oh, I want to be a record breaker again for my own record, so that I could make another breakthrough for myself. And for me, it is to run a sub 4-hour marathon. This is something that I have always wanted to do since I started the beginning of this journey. Last year, when I full marathon, having the same goal, I did not achieve it, but it doesn't really stop me. It actually gives me more fuel to continue this consistency, because I know I can do it. I fully believe that with the plan that I've set for myself, this time in the upcoming race that I'm joining, I will for sure go on the sub 4. But either way, I think that unbelievable belief in myself is extremely important. And also the important points to bring it out is never set a goal that is others. It has to be yours. It has to be something that you resonate with, and when you think about it, you are truly excited about, and you're not just setting a goal because of people giving you that goal, or people set the goal for themselves. That's why you set the same goal for yourself, right? I think that's the most important thing. I could be confidently say that when I'm starting this channel, when I start this running, I have a very unique goal for myself that it would never be the same as anybody else, and I do it anyways, and I truly believe in it, and it truly excites me. Yeah, to close it off, I've been starting to really excited to share these takeaways that I have throughout the run, and also whenever I see something that inspires me, I will start documenting these things in the channel, because ultimately this channel is not only for people who are watching this, but more importantly is for me to go back to seeing what type of progress I've made, what type of things I'll be documenting throughout this running journey. And I think it will be a very cool things, a year from now, 2 years from now, looking back what type of video that I shot and where I was at from a progress standpoint, and how much progress I've made since then, right? And I think the biggest goal I want to also continue to practice on from this channel is I want to run and talk comfortably. Like right now with the 4-hour, sub 4-hour marathon goal, why I set that is not because it's a number I want to have on my Strava, on my app, showing that I have a sub 4 marathon, but more of that is a milestone that I want to set for myself, that have demonstrated that I am able to run and talk, right? Right now, when I do my easy run, I have to fully focus on it. I cannot just like run and talk at the same time. In order for me to influence more people, in order for me to create more influence in this space, I know I have to just, at some point, can run and talk and do this more comfortably. Right now, I honestly cannot. I can only talk after each run, which still have an effect, but to me, I want to do more beyond that. So that's another reason behind a goal that I've set for myself. And yeah, let's see what's that gonna look like 6 months from now, 12 months from now, what kind of progress I made. I'm actually truly excited to see that. So if you're building something towards running, or something that a big goal for yourself, running or not, I hope this video actually helps you to stay with it, right? I hope this inspires you a little bit to know that, like, hey, no matter what goal you have, as long as you believe in it, you stay consistent to it, the reward will come. And the reality is this, right? Life is too short for not doing things that you like. Life is too short to not have this investment in yourself. And the investment that you're doing it right now will come, but you won't know until you start doing it.